and one and all, to a very new and exciting thing on the Low Initiative channel. We are going to be playing some Curse of Strahd for the Halloween autumn fall season. So, without further ado,
Okay. So, you guys are wherever you are in your land. Some of you are in your own forests. Some of you have been walking around your local lake. Others have been wandering aimlessly, whereas others have also been wandering with a mission in mind. On a particularly quiet night, the air was quite chilly. Some of you not so bothered in regards to it. But as you're walking through doing what you're doing, you notice that a fog's been coming in deeper and deeper and thicker and thicker. You start losing what turns to be from a moonlit clear night. You can barely see 5 feet in front of you. When you do look, you see that trees around you have turned into grey, dead-like ghosts, and they don't appear to be the same that they were before. You go through the path and you notice that the grasses around you are also looking grey, that there's no signs of life. But you do know that it's like this for the next couple of hours as you're just trying to make headway, trying to find some form of landmark that you recognize. But what you do find is a small post that has a few lit candles around it by the ground. And as you're walking up towards this post, you notice that 3 others are also walking towards the same distance. And we'll start off going left to right with Damon. Describe your character.
you just see a hooded figure. Most signs of everything are kind of hidden. You do see little bits of skin poking out. Not super pale complexion, but definitely like pretty looking skin. And you would possibly notice a rat on his shoulder.
My turn next?
Yep.
Okay. For those who are seeing this, you see what can only be described as a plant lady. She kind of has very, like, a voluptuous body, but it very much has, like, the sense of, like, plants. Like, there's kind of, like, that, like, plant, like... Actually, so she is covered, but it's, like, only kind of, like, around where the feminine parts would be exposed, and it's kind of like a plant like outfit, and she has red hair, by the way.
Okay. And next up. Hello.
Moose Moose.
Yeah.
I accidentally muted myself. Okay, so my character is a pretty tall man, with barely any hair on his head, and he's wearing a metal mask, and it has eye holes, but it's hard to see his actual eyes sometimes, and there's holes for the nose and mouth, I suppose. There's most of his clothing is rather common attire, but it's really ripped up, and where you can see rips, you can also see like scars, and he's quite dirty too.
Okay.
But I think that describes everything.
I suppose last but not least.
You see a Kenku who is wearing very tattered robes and A hint of nobility once worn is embroidered upon the ruined, now muddy and faded clothing. A bandage soaked in blood wrapped around his eyes, and many, many missing feathers upon his exposed skin.
Okay.
And he does have quite a hunch.
Okay, so yeah. Like I said, using this post as your only source of light at the moment, you guys do get closer to the point where you can actually all see each other. It's kind of a shock. I will say as a heads up, you do recognise what Kenku are. In regards to the plant lady, you haven't seen the likes of her before. And then the other two you can guess that, from what you can see, they're at very least human shaped or humanoid.
So we can all see each other, correct?
Yeah, you can all see each other, yeah.
So she's gonna speak. Well, I take a walk through this dead forest and I see some rough-looking gentlemen around here. What are you all up to?
Do I recognize any of the area or this post or anything?
At this moment you don't. But as you do look at the post itself, you do notice that it's actually one of those things like those old Victorian direction posts, and it's pointing towards the west, state with the written word of Barovia.
I get a murder boner and I start walking in that direction.
Quite the talker, isn't he?
Hmm.
I would also say as well that on this post there is actually a relatively small glass vial that seems to have some form of paper inside of it.
I will go take a look at it.
Okay. You see a envelope that has a rack seal onto the side of it. The rack seal is it's base I would say it's a red circle with a black symbol of kind of a haunting looking raven with its kind of a side view looking towards the left with like a castle like image behind it.
Seems someone's left a message. Opens the letter.
Okay.
Question, DM: do these two look like gypsies?
That's an interesting question to ask, DM.
I imagine
He might be, yeah, but I don't really think Plant Lady does.
That's quite offensive, honestly.
I will say in regards to Plant Lady, she looks like a plant lady. You're
Mhm.
not exactly wearing clothing, if at all, apart from the leaves, so I'm gonna have to say no. Whether you assume the Kenku wearing tattered clothes, the bloodied eye bandages, looks like a gypsy, that's up to you.
Yeah, he's gonna hold a grip on his machete really tightly, but just stare at them while they do this thing with the bottle.
Okay.
You can probably hear the gripping of the machete.
Lukenku just has his face pointing towards the ground, but a raven lands upon his staff.
in regards to the letter, it says this.
Okay. It's funny. I was about to say, like, what does it say? And then, I couldn't read the text, and then there's actual text.
There is actual text underneath.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So thanks for that.
Oh, DM.
Hail.
Quick side
Go ahead.
message.
Mhm.
You mind if I read this for the audience while this is happening?
Oh, yeah, you can do.
Hail thee, might and valor. I, the Burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irania Kolaya, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. Now, my dear, Irina languishes and dies from the unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead, and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power, and let the devil be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our showers to our grave, save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth. Okay. And trapped in this community. Go ahead.
I will say there is a picture of what that Raxiel looks like as well, and that's that.
Cool. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we all departed for a much better life. Kylan Indrovich, Burgomaster. If you actually wanted people to come over, you would have just skipped all that verboseness and just talked to the wealth. She boxes it. By the way, she read that out loud as well, like just reading it.
Okay. As far as our surroundings, like, how's it looking?
It's still quite foggy. You do see a road that does lead towards the west, where the new compatriot has just walked off. But apart from that, it seems to be a very wooded, dark area. But you don't seem to recognize the land at all.
Just like poking his head out, just looking for his, for the lake.
I'm going to send a bird to follow our companion and look through their eyes. The birds.
Well, I don't know about you, my feathered friend, but the sound of wealth does intrigue me. How about you, who can't take his hand off his sword? You gonna follow us, or are you just gonna play with yourself there?
He's just breathing.
I don't know about you lot, but I am here for a purpose higher than wealth.
Well, I guess if you want to reach those guys, we gotta get going. She starts walking over to the path, I guess.
Click, clack, the cane and the talons walk.
Frank follows with his heavy, footsteps.
Okay, so it doesn't take you too long. I will say that your character Damien will get there first, but you do eventually,
I mean, I'm probably only like 50 or 60 feet ahead of you, to be honest.
Yeah, you're not too far in front. But eventually, just jutting out from what seems to be like impenetrable woods from both sides of the road, there are high stone. I don't think I'd say the word. High stone walls that kind of loom in the fog with huge iron gates in the stonework. Either side, there's two headless statues of like armed guardians with their heads now laying in the reeds at their feet. And you see this.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a warding of a sigil.
And I will say that this iron gate and one of the doors is open.
Welcoming lot, I suppose.
I continue through the gate.
Okay. I would say at this point, the gates themselves, it's something you would recognize.
I pass through them.
Okay.
And as soon as I pass through the gate, the rat's gonna climb off of me, go on the ground, and start circling around, keeping an eye out for anything that might be weird.
Okay. Just do a generic perception check.
Could I do something as well with my flock?
Yeah.
Would that be my perception or the swarms?
You're looking through its eyes, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, it's your perception.
Okay.
Yeah. Hmm?
Why is... Okay, so that would be senses. Passive perceptions 15 and able to... I'm just gonna hit perception on my character sheet because there's a button for it,
Okay.
and then I'll worry about the rest later if that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Damon, how'd you roll with your familiar?
With the familiars, they don't have actual skill stats, but you have to go by the stats. Like in his case, he's done a wisdom stat for perception rather than a actual perception.
Am I able to click that? No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yes, it is. Sorry
Yeah.
for the spam. It didn't go at first.
That's fine. We'll take the 17. It, relatively good. Don't see anything much more than the trees either side, but you do hear what seems to be howls coming from the wood on either side.
And is that the same for me?
Yeah.
Okay. How far do the howls sound?
At this current moment, let's say it's about from where you're standing, it's about
I don't know.
100 feet away from you. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop where I am on the road, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna send the rat out invisible to get eyes on where about they are.
Okay.
That might take a few moments.
Okay. You'll have to remind me just our computer from previous one. Are you looking through your rat or just the rat in general? Because I can't remember if you still have that ability or not.
Yes, I still have that ability. It's a basic
Okay.
find familiar.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so sending your rat out, you do notice no. From what you would have seen, there's approximately 25 to 30 wolves of different sizes. 5 of which in particular are especially bigger in comparison to the others.
Okay. Did the rest of the people like catch up to me?
I assume we
They-
were walking along the same path, so I don't know how
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, you would have
Frank-
caught up.
Franco's really taking his time. Slowly
I
walking.
suggest we make our way inside.
Inside what? This
Yeah, I was actually just about to ask that.
The gates. Aren't there the gates there?
Oh,
I assume,
I've already walked through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of like we met up at this point, I assume, right?
Yeah, you're all past the gates at this point.
No, you're like yelling, but you need to be a shush.
Well, we caught up with Tall, Dark, and Silent over here.
There's wolves in the woods.
Oh,
A large group of them.
One sounds especially high pitched.
I'm sorry, I was trying to mute myself, but I unmuted, and he's just like yelling.
Yeah, Frank's gonna step forward and say, "Where?"
oh, you got him all excited.
I'm just gonna point in the direction where the wolves are.
Frank starts going.
You're going inside of the woods?
Yep.
Okay.
I would advise against that.
Curious.
He seems like a man on a plan there.
Curious. I'm just gonna fall behind him like a good 30 feet, 40 feet.
Mm.
And I'm gonna have the rat keep an eye on things.
Okay. Let's see. As you are getting closer and further into the woods, you are hearing one howl after another howl after another howl. This is
As we approach into the
going.
woods, is there any change to the wolves?
Chase wolves, they seem. You said the rat's still looking at the wolves.
Yes.
They seem to be alert, looking up in the direction of where the group currently is.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is everyone
And-
else doing?
I look to my plant-like companion. Do you want to follow the Death Seekers, or shall we continue along this path?
I don't know about the silent guy who was playing with the sword, but I am interested in what this other dude was up to. Might as well check it out.
I might see death in the future, but I'll aid you.
Fine. And she continues into the woods as well.
Okay.
I
Kinda
keep
like
a
following-
far distance.
Kind of like following the Damon character, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
For reference, I am keeping 30 feet away from Damon's character.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, I think we're already kind of further apart, considering he just kind of walked off on his own.
Let's
I'm
say
keeping the pace, though, for that.
Strengthen. Moose, your character's obviously the most ahead.
Mhm.
Damon, how far back is your character from Moose? Okay. We'll say 35 in the middle. Cool. And 30 behind you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, these howls are getting louder. They seem to be increasing by number. There was initially like 4 first. It's now coming up to like 10, 12, 15 howls. All seem to be in unison at this point. And
By the way-
you're... sorry, yeah?
When it gets to the point where, like, I hear howls kind of like almost in the immediate area,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do a stealth check. Just let me know when that happens.
Okay. Just roll it for now.
Oh, well, because I gotta ask that because I have this ability called, here, let me just for you.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm gonna do when it gets to that close.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So let me know when.
Yeah.
Also, I want to have, I'm going to send my flock up with 2 Death Seekers. Just keeping one bird with me, just so I can see.
Okay. I will say at this point, Damon, your rat friends, as it were, have noticed that majority of the wolves seem to have scattered off into the woods. You don't know exactly where.
Upon hearing this, is there a tree nearby?
Yes.
I would like to cast jump on myself and jump into a tree, getting close towards like where the wolves are.
Okay. No, you travel, I'd say, me now 70, 80 foot. And if I just move people to, I remember which map it was. I think it's on. But those, for those hiding, and we'll also roll your stealth
Mm-hmm.
and move your characters to where you want them to be.
Since I'm further back, I get stealth out.
If you want to hide behind a tree, hide.
Yeah, I think I'll get a bit more stealthy.
Yeah.
Which
Sorry.
of these trees could I jump into
Um,
that look like they would have a good footing?
I'd say in theory you can jump to any of the 4 trees behind you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump up into this tree right up here.
I'm just
Okay.
trying to be as far back as possible.
And I'd probably be in this one, and like I have like this cantrip that has mold plant.
Mhm.
So I'll kind of like, hang on, let me just click that for you.
You know, Jeff will be over here invisible.
So while I have the plant camouflage, it's kind of like I'll kind of mold myself into like the tree. Not like just kind of like, you know what I mean, kind of like blend in. If that makes sense.
Now, Frank, I love you, but I think you were much closer to the wolves than that.
Yeah, you was much
I'm
closer
here.
to the wolves in comparison to everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much
'Cause-
I'm pretty much absorbing a bit. I can roll stealth. check.
Ooh, 10. That is surprising considering.
I was gonna say you're gonna make the active effort to stealth. I would say if you are going to stealth into a tree, it would be this one here.
Who are you
Frank?
talking to?
You mean be right there or right here?
Yeah, higher. You're the highest out of everyone.
Yeah, you would be. You charge forth for this.
True.
Alright, rolling
Okay.
stealth.
The slow man walks up to him and just stops.
That's what I was imagining. I was imagining him be like right here.
I got Nate.
Okay. Now let's see. That's Vaganza.
Death might come for us all. Raven's land
Okay.
on her head.
DM,
Got 8, 10. Okay. What was your stealth, Damon?
I did not roll a stealth. I jumped into a tree. I'm in a tree. I don't give a fuck if they see me.
Okay. Just quickly checking.
There was something else I wanted to do instead of stealthing.
I found
Okay.
a tiny bush to crouch
I
by.
would like to cast Hex on my big, dumb friend over here.
Okay.
Shall we do initiative?
At this point, yes, because what would have happened is the direwolf does look over, notice you, Moose, and immediately just starts rushing towards you. And this one does quickly follow suit as well. And another 2 go more. Starts charging this way and this way. And I do need all of you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Which is your which hex fin?
Just Hex. Not Hexblade's Curse, because I wasn't within range.
Okay. Yeah, can you just type it up for me, just so I remember what it is?
Yeah. Boom.
My creaky hollow bones.
And I
That
would
one.
like to have it affect his let's go strength
Okay.
as the darkness just creeps around the doggo.
Okay, so that. Who's missing? 3, 7. What was your initiative, Damon?
Did it not roll for?
No.
Okay. I will just click it real quick.
Question: Who has the highest dex between your character Poi and Damon?
I have 16.
I will check. He probably beats me. Yeah, 14, so he goes.
Okay. We'll do the last one. The most important ones of all. Yeah.
By the way, Damon,
C.
I noticed when the die are off in my one of my attacks,
Which attack?
Thorn Whip.
Why is it off?
Well, it's supposed to be 2d6 at my level.
Because it automatically calculates it. It should.
Okay. I just noticed it.
Do a test roll just in case.
Sure. Okay, it does. Okay, never mind.
2d6, fine. Okie dokie. So, with that, Damon, it's your go first.
Well, hell. I'm just gonna pull out my weapon and I'm going to just pop 2 Eldritch shots at the wolf that I hexed.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit.
First one,
Mm-hmm.
23.
Okay. That will hit.
For 10 damage.
Okay.
Second one, 24.
Will hit.
14.
Okay. So yeah.
Also, that's hold on a second. It's 1d6 for each of the hex shots as well.
Yep.
So that's an additional 8. So 32 damage.
Okay. So, yeah. From what you guys were seeing, the direwolves charging towards what would have been your 3 Nightshade and Avenlaw, as I'm now just going to say because it's easier. But then you just see this blast of Eldritch energy. It's I'm trying to think of how to describe it.
It's purplish.
Yeah, it's a kind of a purplish blackish color, and it blasts this wolf right on the side, hitting him on the gut, and the wolf just tumbles a bit and gets back up, and it's now struggling to walk. It's still alive, but it is almost out.
And I would like I'm gonna have my rat come over here, turn uninvisible, and start screaming, "Over here, fuckface, you furry balls of pieces of shit, motherfucker, this is gonna hurt!"
Which one?
Huh?
Which one was you doing that to?
I mean, just in general.
Oh. Okay.
Trying to get as much attention as possible.
Okay. So good. And your turn?
That ends my turn.
Okay. Nightshade, it'd be your go.
Okay. What shall I do here? Let me do some quick reading real quick. I shall. Let's see. What's my range here? Okay. I shall move forward. Okay. 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So, like right here. I think I'm in range now. Actually, let me move a bit more this way. And I shall cast Storm Whip on this guy.
Okay. That will miss.
Okay. I believe that takes my action. Yeah. And I will end my turn.
Okay. Mr. Ravenlaw, it'll be your go.
I am going to look upon this this wolf over here, point a talon towards him, and say aloud, "To know the abyss is to stare into it. Share my knowledge." And then at the end, I'm going to open my mouth and use my mimicry to sound a church bell.
Okay.
Nice.
Toll the dead.
Nice. Wisdom saving throw. Okay. What's the DC?
I believe the DC is 16.
It fails.
Has this wolf taken damage previously?
It has indeed.
That will be
1d12.
1d12, correct.
Yeah.
Stare into the abyss.
Okay.
One quick question. Because it says at higher levels, 5th level, 2d8 or 2d12.
No, what that means is if you actually that's a good point.
Yeah, I'm 5th
Yeah.
level, so it should be 212.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, just roll a second one. So that's 5 damage.
That's exactly how much you needed, as this wolf just appears to just shudder and fall to the ground.
As when he falls, another 2 church bells with mimicry.
Okay. Like ding dong, ding dong.
Question, did we hear all that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm mimicking church bells.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say something for flavor. It's not actually going to count toward anything.
Mhm.
If that's okay?
Yeah.
Well, he seems like he didn't fall for the whip, but he fell to the bell.
Most do.
Okay. And that ends your turn?
Can I get a token for my swarm?
Yeah. Pop one up on Mosey.
Should have one. Don't you have attempted in your journal?
Yeah, it should be under attempted.
I have murder. Because I changed it to my murder. Yeah, I don't have a picture for the swarm, though.
Oh, well, I mean...
I'll just drag a raven picture.
Yeah.
So you continue on to the rest of the people, though. I'm just going to move it.
Yeah. Just for a point of reference, you can just use that for now.
Okay. I'm just going to move it over there for now. Just have them, like, flying above, circling.
Okay. With that, it is going to be the direwolf's turn. The first one is going to continue towards yourself, Frank, and is going to have a bit of a bite at you. go.
That hits.
Okay. Yeah, so I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Will do.
Okay. So you're fine in that case, but you will take the 6 piercing damage as this wolf just latched onto your leg. This one is gonna go. Let me see. Right. Okay. This wolf is gonna go round to here and have another go at you.
That one actually misses.
That one doesn't. Because it was.
Oh, right. Pack tactics, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, it's a nat 20, and I need to do a strength saving throw.
Do.
Okay, so yeah, this you have just made the save, but you will take the 16 points of damage. As now this other wolf's just come and kind of latched onto your leg and possibly hit an artery. But let's say this one is gonna go 5. How far can I move? Oh yeah, they can reach.
No, please don't go towards the church bells.
Okay, this one is gonna go after you, Nightshade. 16.
That hits.
Okay, so make the strength saving throw for me.
Okay, shall do. There.
Okay, so you are knocked prone at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I
this
take
is-
11 damage.
you take 11 damage, yeah.
Okay.
And the last one. This one is gonna go up towards your friend as a word demon. Kineticien, and it's gonna try and bite at him.
Being very generous with the whole friend word.
Yeah, I know.
Friend,
Acquaintance.
quote unquote, yeah.
Well, my not friend poofs out of existence.
There we go.
In the arms of an imp.
As from your point of view, he's just being mushed inside this direwolf's mouth.
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay, so rank. What do you do?
What action is it to like switch hands for your weapon, like one hand or two hand?
It's a free action.
Yeah,
Okay.
free action.
I will do that, but I am also gonna go into a rage.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna make a swing at this one.
That one. Okay.
Make sure to add 2 points of damage to your damage for rage.
I think it automatically does that if I click the rage button.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's
Yeah.
a button on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will hit.
That's 15 and plus 2.
Okay, so 17. Okay, so yeah.
And just slash out.
Okay. Yeah, you do slash at the wolf. You're gonna quite good right in the like left shoulder blade area, but it's still up.
Okay. And that does end my turn.
Okay. Damon, your not friend has popped out of existence, and you do hear like a light feminine chuckle coming from your side.
Yeah, I mean, I figured it would, help everyone and it would be hilarious. So, I'm going to use my bonus action to move my Hex Curse over to the one next to the plant lady and the bird man.
Okay.
And once that is complete, and yes, continuing with the whole strength saving throw disadvantage,
Mhm.
I would like to unload 2 more Eldritch shots into him.
Okay.
First one,
That hits.
13,
Okay.
plus 4, plus second attack,
That hits.
9, plus 3.
Okay. So yeah, as you've been knocked prone, Nightshade, you do see that same purple, black, eldritch-looking magic just coming from over your head and shoots the wolf on side. Doing pretty hefty amount of damage, but it is still up. That ends your turn.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. So yeah, it'll be your go. I will say at this point, just in case you have forgotten as well, is you only, what was it? You can take an action to stand up. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, it's half movement.
Oh yeah, it's half movement to stand up, that's what I meant. Yeah. Unless you want to crawl.
A plant's place is upon the soil.
Conrad.
Yeah.
I was on mute again, damn it.
Colorado.
I will use my half movement to stand up and go, nice shot, big boy. Let me show you what I can do. And I will wild shape into a battle briar.
Okay. So,
Second.
Druidic forest nature appears
Yeah.
to be on another side.
Damn it.
that's
Became a
alright.
man.
Oh no, he's hot!
Oh,
Not
God,
sure why it's not
Battle Briar.
working, yeah.
There you go. Battle Briar?
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. Got
Step
that there.
aside, plant lady.
So yeah, what you guys essentially see from where this, quite voluptuous plant lady has now turned into a essentially quadrupedal plant beast-like creature. You're not quite sure exactly what, but there's branches and leaves coming out. You could swear there's a small tree coming from the back.
That's
There you
when I
go.
think Roll 20 short circuited when I changed to Battle Briar. Because it's not showing me as Battle Briar. Anyway.
Let me see.
Yep, but. Yeah. Because it's
There
showing
we go.
Conrad right now for me. And that's pretty not accurate, so. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but anyway. Now, it says it takes my action to do a wild shape, correct?
I think it's
Uh,
bonus action, isn't
let
it?
me have a quick read wild shape.
Uh,
Use your action.
Okay.
So yeah.
I would read what it says in your character sheet for plant wild shape,
I shall.
because it might be like Circle of the Moon or whatever that.
Ah,
you can do
plant
as
wild.
bonus.
No, it's still an action.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, that's me.
Yeah, okay.
In my turn.
Okie dokie.
Just as since it's a new thing, you might want to check that new form. I think it might have something that you can do as a bonus action, if something is close enough.
It does, but it said specifically with what's called if I use Thorny Vine first. So it says if a Battle Briar's Thorny Vine attack brings an enemy within 5 feet of the Battle Briar, it can make an attack with its thorns. I'm not sure if that applies within 5 feet in general, or if I use Thorny Vine first.
I don't
DM's
know.
call.
Yeah.
Where does it say the fin?
It's in the Battle Briar. It says like puncture. Yeah, let me see if I can. That give me an option to just click it, man.
Puncture. If battle bias Thorny finds attack brings affinity. Yeah, so you have to use Thorny Find first to bring it closer to you, and then attack it with the thorn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's the way I was reading it, so I figured.
yeah. That's all. No. And with that, that ends your turn. You're not doing anything else.
Well, that's my action and movement, so nothing else.
Okay. Law, it's your go.
I need to send you a quick message.
Okay. Stick your token in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah? If you want to do that, yeah?
Okay. Canine filth. I appreciate you not being along my side. And I reach out a clawed talon, and feathers from my arm slowly turn into ravens as I cast a bird swarm.
Okay.
Now, your ravens appear momentarily. I don't know why it does it like that.
Why does it like what?
Because should I shoot out a card instead?
No, it's because you're doing damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can
Margin.
click on your character sheath, and you should see a little speech bubble next to stuff, and then it.
If I hit it like this, no, that still does damage. I don't have a speech bubble for that one.
Done
Okay.
that.
You
It
should
should
just-
still have the description.
I mean,
and reader.
basically, it's if they do that, and if they fail, they have to go a random direction.
Okay.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
And they make her. And I imagine they take no points of damage either.
Constitution saving
Or is
throw, or it takes 1d6 poison damage and move. Yeah, so they don't take the damage.
Okay.
Well, unfortunate. I don't know if I want to try disengaging, but can I move my swarm over here?
Yeah.
And I kind of want to have them try to distract the wolf at all, or do something with the wolf. I haven't played much with familiars.
What you can do if you're trying to give either, in this case,
I'm gonna
just-
get over here so the briar, the one that's
Yeah.
probably gonna be hitting it, will have advantage.
yeah. What's essentially do, you can use your swarm to say, oh, I'm going to use the help action to help give so and so advantage on the next hit type thing.
Yeah, I'm giving help action for briar to have advantage.
Okay. At first, it shall be the dire wolf's go. Start off back to you, Frank, as they are gonna have a good bite at you. And let's see. Sorry, that's gonna be 18 damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay.
And I also take half damage because I'm raging.
Yep, that's good. So you've 9 points of damage. And second one is going to go for you. Okay,
That's a miss.
Okie dokie. And next up, it's going to be the dire wolf on its new tree friend. 13.
That matches, so it hits.
Roll the strength saving throw for me.
Shall do. So, how does the strength roll for this one exactly?
Just roll the strength stat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my strength's 18 in this one, so.
Yeah. Just roll the stat. It's fine. You can click on the button.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, I wasn't sure how that worked.
Yeah. No, it's fine. You save from that, so you're not prone, but you will take 13 points of damage.
Shall do.
Okay. And with that, it's your go.
It's Frank. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have relentless nature. Because I'm below half my hit point max, I regain 1 HP.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at this one again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make it a reckless attack.
Okie dokie.
So 20.
That will hit.
11, then plus the 2.
That's 13. Okay. Yeah, I will say the wolf is still up.
Now on my turn.
Okay. And let's see. At this point, you would notice that there were the wolf's previous allies that your friend initially saw. They have started to come closer and closer towards you guys. We got let's see. Oh, go this way. There's about 5 more wolves have shown up. But with that, it will be the start of your turn. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is going to miss. Yeah, what seems to be is like, damn it! It's like, oh yeah, pew. And yep, roll the damage. Okay. This wolf essentially explodes. There's now Battle Briar has blood all over it. The ravens have blood all over it. You have blood all over yourself, Evan. It gets exploded right in the gut. Okay. Okie dokie. Nightshade, it's your go.
Okay.
And splattered with wolfy blood.
Clearly. Let me see what I can do here.
I'm going to have to pick this gore out of my hide.
Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna dash. Yeah, wait. Yeah, just trying to figure out the thing. I'm gonna go dash in 50 feet over here.
Mm-hmm.
Dash takes my action, correct?
Yeah.
All right, then I end my turn.
Okay. Not going to be the Wolfies go as they've just joined. So, what do you do, Robin?
Let me check some ranges. 60 feet. So, just in reach. I will have my Raven companions come over here, and when it's their turn, have the help action.
Okay. What are they doing to help?
Try to distract the wolves. Be
Bye.
annoying. Be annoying, essentially. And helping him for when he does his melee. Essentially.
Yes.
Coming over, flapping their wings, maybe batting him in the wolf in the face, just to distract him. And for my action, I'm going to do a symphony of bells and cast Toll of the Dead.
Okay. On that same one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Wisdom saving throw. Okay, Trenny.
That succeeds.
Okie dokie. Yep, so no damage taken at that point.
We'll see. Rotate 1d20 or 1d8. Yep. No damage.
Okay. And anything else?
I should probably move a bit closer. I will move my way over to this side of the tree.
Okay.
Get myself in range for both of them.
Okay. The two direwolves, first of all, are going to focus on their current chew toy. First one being in fact, 19.
Man, Frank just wanted to pet the doggies.
19 hit you. Hello.
Frankie boy.
Oh, it does hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, strength saving throw for me. Okay, so you still take the 8 damage. And the second
damage.
one. Yeah. Okay, so that will hit, and another strength saving throw for me.
Mhm.
Okay, you're fine there. So yeah, just the 8 turns to 4.
Just more grunts as you getting constantly chewed on.
Yeah. Okay, and this one is gonna go. And 15, 20. Oh, okay, and it's gonna try and chew on the good old log now. Trenny.
That hits.
Strength saving throw, please.
Shall do. Second.
Okay. Yeah. So that saves, but you do take the 11 piercing damage
Mm-hmm.
as you get bit on your butt.
Probably took some bark with it.
Yep. Ah, bad puns. Frank, your go.
I see these weird birds, flying over. I'm just gonna resume what I'm doing and keep swinging.
Okie dokie.
Do I get advantage because of the birds?
You do get advantage, yes.
Okay.
That will hit. You cleave the puppy in 2.
Regen my 1 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's gonna end my turn.
Okay. So yeah, Damon, you noticed that as much as 3 of the direwolves have now gone, you do seem to have some company coming from the top.
Yes, I do. Hmm. How is my tall, I'm assuming wet-looking friend doing?
Do I try and think what would that be? Because distance-wise,
Medicine?
How far is that
It's-
actually? Yeah.
Perception.
yeah.
Medicine
Do-
disadvantage?
Do a perception first, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
And no, you can't tell.
Okay then. I can't tell. Hmm. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. YOLO. I'm going to, jump down,
Okay.
run over to here,
Mhm.
and, I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Dokie. Pop down your mirror images. So where's your mirror image going?
It occupies the same space as me.
Okay.
It's
That's
just
all
within the 5 feet, there's just like a, you know, it looks like, I'm doing like some Castlevania movement style where it's all like faded and it's hard to track.
Double
Okay.
team, essentially.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that ends your
Quadruple
turn?
team. Yes, that ends my turn.
Okay. Neche, Dippy Yoko.
Okay. I shall do. Hang on. Thorny Vine on this dude right next to me.
Okay. A double hit.
Do I? There we go.
Okay.
And because it is within range now, and I use Thorny Vine, I can use Thorns as a bonus action.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oof.
Nice. Roll the damage. Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, so you nick the first fully fine right in the wolf's eye, and using that to say, oh, yeah, got him. You pop out your fines even more. It's nice stabbing and poking him. And that's pretty good. He stood up, but definitely looked a bit more injured in comparison to before.
I would like you all to imagine what just happened. This tree person just vined up this dog and pulled it towards itself, and the branches on it just skewered it.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Just smash it on it. It's like fucking
Get
back.
over here.
Can I do something?
Yeah.
Mr. Avon just opens his mouth in mimicry of "Get over here," plays.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. Okie dokie. It's gonna be Wolfie's go now. Let's see. And 25, 30. Okay, one wolf is gonna go to here, and it's gonna go for you, Damon. Okay. Okie dokie. This one is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, and it's gonna go for you again. So you roll the damage. And if you need to roll your d20, do that. Okay, strength saving throw, please. Yeah, you're knocked prone as you get pushed over, and this wolf is now on top of you. Like, this one is gonna go 5. 15. And 10, 15, 25. 40. Gonna go to here. Oh, I forgot about this one on top. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. With Avalor, it's your go.
Checking something real quick. 20, 15. No, can't quite. But removing 3 things from play, I assume, would be good. 15. I am casting Firepaw upon this pup here.
Okay. What does that do?
This.
You
Uh,
take
Bright streak flashes from your pointed finger, and you choose within range of 150 feet. I believe I can see that.
Yes.
Blossoming for a low roar of explosion flame. Each creature within a 20-foot radius of it, so centered on this wolf, 15, it hits.
Mm-hmm.
And no else, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, dex savings throw, or they take, if they fail, it's 22, if they succeed, it's 11.
Okay, we'll do all 3 starting top to bottom. There. Fail, save, and fail.
So 22, 11, 22.
Okay. It doesn't matter, because I've just realized how much HP these guys have. All of these puppies burst into flames, and they are all on the ground, charred, burnt, not looking pretty at all. Bottom one, be dead. Middle one, be dead. Top one, definitely dead.
Just church bells, and then overkill is the best kind of kill.
Yeah, Frank jumps like a tiny little bit when he sees the explosion of fire.
I imagine it's just a nuclear explosion in the middle of the battlefield. Just everyone, including the other dogs, look over and it's like, oh.
Okay. And you're not doing anything else?
Anything else? Ravens, how fast? They have 50. Damn it. Sorry, you're on your own there. Come over. Help action here.
Okay. More pecking of the brains?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Each one of them, I just have them mimic little explosion sounds.
Yeah. Sounds like a machine gun, except you don't know what a machine gun is. Okay, so it'd be the direwolfie's turn. Start off with Frank. That is going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
And next one, it goes for Nightshade. And I imagine that misses as well.
That misses, yeah.
Okay. So you're good there.
Doesn't he have... Isn't he prone? Or not prone?
Actually, that's a
No,
fair
prone.
point. Oh, no prone. Did you get it?
Yeah, I thought
No
I got
prone,
it.
yeah. No prone, yeah. Okay.
Very nice.
Frank, it'd be your go then. As you saw quite a large fireball come slightly from your east.
Alright, I'm gonna take
Bad.
Fire bad. I'm gonna take a swing at the one wolf that's left.
Okay. That hit.
Oof.
Okay. It'll still be up.
Generate my 1 HP. And that does end my turn.
Okay. Damon, your go.
Okay.
As a wolfie is currently on top of you, you are prone at this moment.
I would like to sit up to
Mhm.
start. And I would just like to take a Eldritch shot to the doggo on my left first.
Okay.
Because of my gunslinger, I do not take it at disadvantage.
Okie dokie.
That's a nice.
That
17,
hit.
12.
Oh, there we go. That wolfie be dead.
Okay, and then I would like to quickly move the weapon back over to the other one and take the second shot.
Okay. As you are taking the second shot, you do hear it's like, you get off him, you vile beast, and shoot the eldritch shot.
27.
That hits.
8.
Okay. Still up, but does have a good hold in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, this is gonna be funny. Because I still got half my movement left, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay. That is going to have attack of opportunity if you're not disengaging.
Nope. Question, DM. Can I choose to avoid something attacking my mirror image? Like, can I choose to accept the attack?
What?
You're choosing to accept the attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Just see if it does hit you first.
Yeah.
I don't think it will anyway.
I mean, can I just take it?
Put his arm out like,
Do it! Hit me! Hit me now!
Hits me now.
No.
Okay.
He's so disappointed.
I a little bit, yeah.
To flavor it, this dog's just been shot point blank.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
a
gonna
bit
continue my movement over here.
Okay.
Man, I tried.
I tried to get hit. I tried.
Tried so hard.
Jenny.
Okay. Imagine that ends your go. And Nightshade, it'd be your go.
okay. I shall hit with my vine second
Mm-hmm.
on the wolf in front of me.
Okay. That's gonna miss.
I think because I didn't hit it, my bonus action does not prompt.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, then that ends my turn.
Okay. It will be the Wolfie's go. Starting with Frank over here.
Is it all the wolfies or the many wolfies?
Just the one Wolfie.
Okay.
I'm really sorry I keep getting natural 20s against you. I feel kind of bad.
It's alright, it happens.
Yeah, this wolf has just been beating the shit out of you, man.
I'm not prone, but ow.
I don't want to overstep DM, but I think that token is, yeah, that's this one, isn't it? Because
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm doing
Just talking about this one.
it's a dire wolf.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You know. So yeah. Surprisingly, your friend is quite resilient. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
And next one is gonna go for. Actually, yeah. I just realized why you said that.
Yeah.
You mean the turn order?
Yeah, the
Turn
turn
order, yeah.
order.
Forget
the-
that. That attack never happened.
Oh,
Yeah, this wolf that's the one that survived the fireball, so that wasn't even fireball range. It's that
Yeah.
one's turn.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my mistake there.
it's okay. It'll get another nat 20. I knew it.
You just see horrors in your future and just like snap out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Wolfie is gonna now charge at you, Damon. Yeah. And you'll go. 13.
Even if I choose to accept it, it still misses.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Again.
I
The
imagine
loss of
you're
blood-
baiting the wolf at this point. Like, come on, bite me.
Look at me, I'm fresh meat.
Gonna say, imagine the loss of blood is making it delusional. Oh, okay.
There's actually a point to it.
I'm gonna be your go though.
Soul of the dead.
Which one?
This one.
Okay. Dip-dip-dip-doo. 12.
That fails.
Okay. So D12. Okie dokie.
Yep, 18.
Yeah, this one also seems to have a mini heart attack. And just flop to the ground.
Ding dong. Fear
Is your-
the bells, for the bell tolls for thee.
This bird actually says, din don, din don. Okay. Now it'd be the direwolf's go, unless you want to do anything else.
Just second help action again for the Ravens. Continuing that.
Okay. Now we'll see if we get another nat 20. Okay, no, it misses. Thank God for that. Yay! Okay.
Oof.
Oof, more like woof.
Yes.
That too.
And
Okay.
with that, it'd be your go.
Okay, I'm getting my 1 HP. Now I'm gonna try and kill this thing, cause, ow.
Kill it real good.
Mm-hmm. Now hit.
That is some real good killing right there.
17 damage.
So you've been rolling 17 damage so much, I wasn't sure if your maths were broken. They're not. It's just coincidence. Okay. It is still up. It is not looking pretty. It's got one paw in the air. But still up.
Arr. That's my turn.
Okay. Damon, it'd be your go.
Okay, bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Cause this one had a hand in hurting me. I would like to bonus action hex the one that, has failed to bite me.
Okay.
Okay, first, Eldritch shot just straight to this pup's face.
But and on which pup? I didn't see a point to the one. Okay.
The tiny pepper.
That's fine. That hits.
So 13 plus 4, 17.
Okay. That's where you get, my dear. As your guns just shot off the jaw of this wolf, as it's now fallen to the ground with an exploded head.
Okay, and then I would like to snap my weapon towards the last remaining target and pull the trigger.
Okay.
17.
That will hit. And it goes down.
I imagine Frank was about to get that one, like a swing in, but then the wolf dies.
This, boom.
Its
Aww.
head just
I like to-
explodes.
Yeah, I like to think that you still swing at it anyway.
Arr.
Yeah. It'd be a big weapon and you don't have the momentum to stop it from falling. Yeah? But no, that'd be the fight over. You do hear some more wolves howling in the distance, but they don't seem to be getting any closer. If anything, they're getting further and further away. and move that the fight be over.
Hmm.
Eh.
The Battle Briar's gonna kind of look towards Damon's character and give a thumbs up.
Or try to give the thumbs up.
Yeah, whatever the
Yeah.
equivalent of that is.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
Branch up.
Probably just staring off into whatever direction the dogs and howlings are still at.
There.
Mm.
Well, are we done with our game of death and canines?
And Nightshade is just slowly transform back to herself.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, with his blade bloodied, corpse is there. He's just gonna step over them, just slowly just walk to the center.
I imagine like when like Damon like shot that wolf, like it like landed on top of you, so you're just like hauling this giant carcass like off you, like ah.
I'm just gonna silently mutter to myself and to my companion that the master must have called his pets back home.
I have a few words to say to that fella.
As do
Yeah.
I.
Well, seems like these dogs been put to heel. Nightshade says. How you doing, sweetie? And she kind of looks towards this character over here.
Like really, just having some heavy breathing. Not exactly looking, just looking at the blood on it on his machete. Slowly looks to you. Fine.
Okay. And she's gonna step back and she's gonna do cure wounds on herself.
Okay.
And one second. A level 1. It's
And
9 healing for me.
I would like to, I'm just gonna kind of stand there and, tend to my wounds and, take a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a short rest as well.
Yeah. Could see all those who just want to take a short rest, just roll their hit die stuff. Take a bit of a 10-minute break.
Well, first, what I'm gonna do actually is I'm going to spend some ritual components and cast Find Familiar.
Okay. Do you want to describe what happens?
I just set a brazier down. I start burning some incense and other things, and I start transcribing a pentagram on the ground. And after a few, a rift in space appears, and a little devil climbs out of it and goes, "Oh God, this fucking sucked."
I would say, Evan, this is a ritual you would recognize as being the Find Familiar one.
You guys probably smell a lot of brimstone as this is happening.
Just cause from my swarm.
You do hear like another female voice just seemingly familiar. It's like, shut up, at least you died quick. It was up to me, you died more slowly and much more painfully.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my regen kick in first, do its job, and then I'm gonna spend my hit die.
Mm-hmm.
And once that is done, then I will take a short rest so that I get back healing.
Mm-hmm.
So, just so I know what the fuck, Thingachi? What is the dice for it?
Under temporary hit points.
Okay, no, 1d6, so, that's 10. Awesome.
Hmm?
It's 10 because of the gift of the Yeah, but gift of the ever living ones.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend 2.
While they are resting, I'm going to go around to the doggies and investigate for anything useful. Survival check, and I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Okay. Do the survival checks as it were.
Do you want it from? Well, I'll just do it for me
It
because
would
I'm
be
using.
fine. Yeah. Okay.
And then guidance.
I'm hitting the hit dice button, but it's not going.
Yeah.
Try clicking on your token first before you do it.
Oh, right.
I believe
Um,
guidance is a D4, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it still not working?
No, it's still working.
There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah, in regards to your survival, there's apart from the a few sharp canine teeth and a couple of claws. That's pretty much as most as you can get.
Would I be able to retrieve any eyes?
If you wanna poke an eye out, you can get a eye out.
I'll pluck out an eye and feed it to my swarm.
Okay.
Better than that, I can imagine your swarm just kind of eating the what's remaining just while we're all relaxing.
Okay, let me flavor that a bit more. A single raven lands on my shoulder and plucks the eye out of my hand. This one's special.
So for the 10 minutes, we just have time for 1 hit dice roll?
Yeah, at this
Okay.
point, that would have been
Excellent.
20 minutes of bronze, yeah. There's a strange law you've come across. Especially that one over there as she gestures towards the Kenku.
Do I hear that? Oh, I don't, do I?
You guys actually would hear it.
Who's that speaking? Nightshade says.
Tell them that I take offense to that as well.
Oh, there's no need to take offense to that.
Mhm.
And I'm going to begin casting something. It's going to take 10 minutes.
What be the something?
Well, in 10 minutes, I'm just going to grab the invisible chain and pull my longsword and cut Jeff into 3 equal parts.
Okay. I love it when you do that.
So yeah, you guys watch me pull on a chain and the little imp gets yanked over and I cut him into 3 pieces. And they all plump to the ground.
As separately, like, it goes from oh fuck coming from one voice being oh fuck coming from 3 voices.
Yep. As all 3 pieces form into a separate imp. And I will take one more short rest.
Quite a lot of short rests, and
Mm-hmm.
might
Rest
as well
is
have just
good.
taken a long rest at that point.
Now, because a long rest is 8 hours, whereas 3 short rests are 30 minutes.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
And after all of that stuff is done, I'm just gonna start walking back towards the road.
I feel like he is, moving on his own accord and we're following behind.
Well, I was interested in going to the town myself, and given the danger that seeks here, might as well travel in a group than alone.
I look over to the tall, dark, and wet. Anything else that you're here for?
Home. He's also like looking at his arms, and then looking at the creatures, like the really big wolves. Kind of seems like something he's not used to.
Fair enough. Either way,
I guess we will follow the path as well.
Okay. So, your path does take you a bit further into the rest of the river. And tell you what, I'll show you a nice big shiny map. Yeah, big shiny map, then bathroom break.
Big shiny bathroom break.
Yeah. For everyone's point of references, where the skull is on the map, that is where everyone is. Be towards the west side. No, west side, east side. If people can see there.
Yep.
Ah, there we are.
Yeah.
Is
So yeah,
it tight?
yeah. So you guys do get to go further on the path, and it does open up. There is a river to your south, and you do see there seems to be a settlement coming a bit further towards the west. And with that, we'll take an actual 10-minute break.
A hamlet is in the sight.
The players themselves shall take a short rest.
Yes.
I shall be back.
Okay.
Every time I do mimicry, I imagine it's like the scene from Stitch where he just puts a finger on the record player, just opens his maw, and sound comes out.
He just pulls out a bell and like puts his finger on it.
Yes, essentially. Just like, why don't you just ring the bell? This is more entertaining. All right, I'll be back.
Yay. Yep.
No, yay.
Oh, yay.
Oh, yay, oh, yay. Man, I really wanted that dog to hit me.
And you should have been in my
You can
spot.
tell.
Just get hit with advantage.
I mean, to be fair, that one time they were attacking with advantage. They were just rolling super low.
Were they? Were they?
They.
They're rolling pretty high to me.
Oh yeah, you got like the alpha pack. It's just like Wouldn't that be funny if we had our first player death just to attack with wolves?
I mean, that was a big pack.
Yeah.
I would have taken a lot less damage if I was able to rage at the start of the fight. Like, rolled so low. Speaking of which, low initiative.
Yeah, there's a reason why a lot of barbarians don't like stealth before a fight. They just, rage and start going forward.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny that I rolled so low on stealth because, like, I basically had like all the advantages going for me. It was like, I blend in with the tree, all this stuff. And it's like, oh no, 10. Like, you clearly see my red hair against the dead tree.
See. Might has low initiative and low stealth, but the wolfies had too much damage.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad, but I feel a little bad. Like, well, I think there has to be like at least 5 nat 20s in that fight.
Yeah. Those pad tactics, man. It's all fun and games until it's back on you, you know?
Yeah. It's when the party starts getting pack tactic.
I do think it's funny, though, because, like, Luce's character, Vega, used to always get that. So, like, now it's kind of flipped on him.
She's a pack lady. What do you expect?
I must admit, I did debate pondering flavouring the wolves to be one's a giant white wolf, one's a patched white wolf.
Oh, that would have stung.
3 seem to be very small. I was debating flavouring. I was like, nah, I couldn't do it.
You want to murder our own doggies?
I know.
I'll tell you what's funny. When I looked at my phone, the Twitch alert for our channel said low initiative, bork, bork, bork.
I mean, it fits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting start, by the way. All our characters seem to be the quiet Halloween villains, so to speak.
As someone who actively doesn't watch horror movies, I'd write a statement like, what's so special about this person and this person and this person and this person?
I mean, I can tell like what Moose's character is based off, just based off the name.
Oh yeah, I
Frank
know what people are
Gordy.
I know what people are based of, but I don't know enough of the lore to say, okay, why is this a thing? Like, I knew
Gotcha.
Jason Stick of coming out of the lake, murdering people and whatnot, but it's more the why.
I watched all the movies before we played this.
Nice.
Wait, did you watch Jason X?
Not yet.
Oh god, it's so good. You gotta watch
I only got
it.
up to 7.
Question.
It's the best.
Do you plan to watch Nightmare on Elm Street versus Jason?
Jason versus Freddy.
Yeah, Jason versus Freddy, that's it.
I will for research, yeah.
That's the one movie I've watched with Jason in it. Apart from that, I haven't seen any of the Friday the 13th stuff.
You guys gotta watch Jason X. It's so bad it's good.
Oh, one of those?
It is great. It was during the time where they were like, hey, look at all these horror people. Let's take them to space.
Yeah, that was a space one, right? The future one?
Yeah. It's up there with Leprechaun in space.
Sounds like the Sharknado of Jason movies.
Yeah.
No, because it was actually good.
Well, so bad it was so good.
Still counts.
It is funny that you picked Jason because at first I was just very briefly thinking about picking Michael Myers.
I'm back.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Who are we waiting on?
Me, I'm heading up though.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know when everybody's ready.
Don't mind me, I'm just consuming food.
Yeah. I'm trying to get energy in me.
Adventurers come across a small camp in the path of adversary. They come over their canine word wayward fiends. A quick dispatch of canine fiendry.
I'm back.
Okay. Everyone back?
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
Damon.
Here.
All right, here we go.
Okay. So yeah, you guys just got to the bit more open clearing part. Like I said, you see the settlement a bit further towards the west ahead of you. There is a nice big long river towards the south. Where do you want to go?
Um,
Still following the path?
two of the
Mhm.
imps disappear, and I continue down the road.
Okay.
Yeah, following the path.
I'm gonna walk beside Damon's character. Now, sir, if we plan on traveling together for a while, are you going to speak more to the compatriots?
He's just gonna stop for a moment and turn. And he's just gonna stare at you for a few moments to talk about what.
Well, for one, your name would be good.
I look over to the plant lady, then back to the raven. My name is Damon.
Sorry. Not even pretending. Okay.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Sure. Anyway, sorry, that was me out of character, obviously.
Evan Lore. And reach out Talon.
I stare at the talon, back at him, back at the talon, back at him. And I continue walking. Not in a
Well.
like a posh, I think you're higher or better than you or sort of way. More probably just awkward
Disinterested?
confusion. Like just more like awkward confusion.
Well, not even gonna ask a lady her name. Shows what kind of manners he was raised with.
He was raised perfectly well, thank you very much. As you do see, as he's walking away from you, his right arm just kind of bends backwards, and you see the strange instrument that he was using as a weapon before just points directly at you.
Oh, so you're the voice then.
Wonder if she's more charitable in the communications.
You part of any kindness, bird?
Excuse me, what was that?
She asked if you was part of any kindness.
Part of any kindness? I take myself as pretty kind, if anything. At least at once.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
She's gonna chuckle a little bit at that.
At that point, the arm just drops back down to the side, and everything's normal.
What about you, tall and
Yeah,
silent?
Mm.
Because she's gonna look towards Moose's character.
Okay, I was just going to describe as well, in terms of the weapon it's holding, it's not something you would recognize.
Gotcha.
As a player, you recognize this as a revolver pistol. As a
Gotcha.
character, you have no idea what this is.
Question. I am
Yeah?
a character of once nobility. Would I have seen this?
No.
Okay.
No, you wouldn't.
It's worth asking.
Wait, sorry. Yeah, Frank just, walks up a bit. Like, sees what you guys did. And says, me, Frank Voorhees. And he goes up to the bird person and, like, grabs your hand. He has, like, a really gross hand. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, you could probably see, like, a little blackness under the nails. Maybe some chips. A lot of dirt there. Just grabbing your hand and then shaking it really hard.
It's probably
Can I roll a
Blade
strength check?
too.
Yeah, Blade 2.
Yeah. Can I roll a strength saving throw if he does a strength check?
Okay. Yep, do the boths.
Nat 20.
Oh shit!
12.
Excuse me a second. You take 2 points of crushing damage, as you're pretty sure that your thumb may be broken.
Oh, my hollow bones.
Yeah.
Do you say that out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Did Frank do it wrong?
No, you did well, chap. It's I'm getting up in age.
I think your grip was a little too strong for our bird friend. She chuckles.
He then extends the hand to you.
I'm fine, the big guy. My name's Nightshade, by the way. She chuckles as she walks forward still.
I imagine it's always walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, as he does like a very slow nod and puts the machete away. Slowly walks down the road.
Avon just hobbling behind.
Yeah, let us know we're getting really near the town.
Okay. Yeah, it takes you. No, I'm just say another hour or so, and you do eventually reach the town.
Okay.
Just quickly change over to a map.
Question: is it full? How full of people is this town?
I will tell you in just a mosey. If we go to that.
Because Frank is a bit hesitant to go in the town just full of people.
Bloodlust rising.
I would say it is still fairly dark. You're not quite sure what the time is, but again, it's dark. As a point of reference, you guys are coming from this direction here.
Gotcha.
And let me get these. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, then when you do enter town, you don't hear many sounds apart from what seems to be some mournful sobbing, crying almost in the distance. You do see very few people at this moment. These people would have, let me think. These people have a tanned skin. They seem to be coming out of one building in particular in the center of the town. Apart from that, that's pretty much about it.
Well, I don't know about you gentlemen, but I'm fixing to have a drink.
Under my breath, I whisper to my companion, I'm home.
Can I roll a perception for that?
What's your passive perception?
Mine is 14, the birds are 15.
I would say you're whispering there, yeah?
Roll stealth.
Yeah, roll stealth. You did not hear a thing.
In fact, his companion didn't hear a thing either.
What? Speak up.
Because what's happening is that companion is actually now squawking in your head saying, they might be saying something. Car.
I appreciate that.
No. But yeah, like I said, there's not many people out and about apart from a few people leaving the premises in the center of town.
So, are they actually leaving the town?
No, they're leaving a building that's in the center of town. The building itself, it's probably the most lit and bright by comparison to all the other buildings that even through the windows are still quite dark.
Frank is like really hesitant about it.
So do I notice his hesitation? Like, is he just standing there or something?
Like, as soon as you guys get to the front and you guys are like, oh, I'm gonna get a drink and I'm home, like he's trying to go in there, but no, it seems like there is hesitation.
Come on, big boy. Come show a girl around town. She kind of grabs your forearm, I guess, and just starts like dragging you across.
I don't think she can track him.
She's not trying to drag you. She's just kind of like, do that thing where like she's kind of like,
Leading?
yeah, leading, yeah. Does he accept or does he stay there?
Gives one last look through the town, and he does accept it, like slowly, like slowly walking in.
There we go.
So wait, so you guys are entering into the large building?
No, we're entering into the town.
Just
Like,
the town in general.
yeah, because he kind of stopped like right in front of the town, as I understand. So
Just wanted to make sure. Sorry, I was reading something.
no worries.
Okay.
I'm just walking along with the raven on my shoulder and the rest of the flock flying about.
By the way, how like messed up is his arm? Like as I'm touching him, like is it kind of like is it like really wet and like shit or what?
Probably has like lots of marks. I wouldn't be surprised at like a lot of scarring. Probably wet, like Damon said. Could be blood too. He had an outfit on. He had an outfit on, but it's like really damaged.
Oh, she just kind of like wipe her hands off. Like I can tell you, seen a lot of action there. She's just kind of like cleaning herself.
It's like just as like a very like slow nod. Yeah.
My character is going to stop a few feet into town and just turn around and look towards the rest of the people. What are your intentions here?
Well, I'm just girl from a forest, long way from home, just looking to make some coin.
Frank trying to go home.
As they're going through this, I'm going to pull a pipe out and light it and start smoking. And all the clouds are in the shape of skulls.
Mm-hmm.
I have penance to pay. My deity, I suppose. I go where the ravens go.
Which deity would that one be?
Who's asking that?
The
You don't
weapon
know.
thing.
Yeah.
I cock my head towards the voice. I follow begrudgingly the Raven Queen.
Why begrudgingly?
I cock my eyes. Or my head. Mostly because it's a means to an end.
Strange. A raven that does not have a kindness, and yet begrudgingly follows that of the queen of the ravens.
How about you, handsome? What are you up to over here? She says to Damon's character.
It's gonna just take one more inhale and exhale it. I'm here to kill. You've all wandered into a very dangerous place.
I doubt they'll be able to see it, but when he says to kill, Frank is smiling a bit.
I suppose I was correct then, sensing death from this hamlet.
As my character seems to like stare off past beyond all of you guys, looking around into town. It looks like he's looking at something, but it's like something that's not there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna turn back towards you all and goes, and then look at the raven and go, "You're right. Most of this town is already dead. Most of these homes are filled with undead. Even the church upon the hill is filled with undeath." DM, do I see the thing on the hill? The big thing on the hill?
Hold on. Send a message. Send.
For those curious.
Okay. Sorry.
I was just gonna vamp while you did that.
That's fine. In the distance, you saw a much deeper, much darker fog than the one they initially arrived in. You don't see specifics what it is, but it's definitely covering up something huge and massive.
I point in that direction, and I say, even the masters of these lands bring nothing but death, and I'm here to bring death to all of them.
Talk about a harbinger.
Wow, you guys are a cheery bunch, aren't you? She just looks to all three of you.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
I just imagine it was like, yeah, like the
Yeah.
whole Jason thing. Like,
You like nosy into other people's businesses, don't you?
Sorry, that was that you actually speaking, Miki?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the weapon, so to speak.
Depends. Who are you asking?
The trig over there.
Well, I figure a girl ought to know the people she's traveling with.
It tends to be my
Go
profession.
back to your words. You'll burn here.
Sassy, aren't you?
Just smarter.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm here picturing like a meow kind of.
Meow.
Cat fight ensues.
staring, like, just like, let's not get in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Cat.
The raven just like, I know better to get in the way of a cat fight.
Except this cat has a gun and can kill you.
To be fair, I'm a bird. Most cats can.
And I'm going to take a few more draws of the pipe before I'm going to knock the remnants of it out and put it out. And as I put the pipe up, I'm going to look towards the 3. So some of you want to go home, and I can tell you what I do know of this place. You're not going anywhere until either he decides it or we find another route out.
I assumed as much.
Who? He.
He goes by many names. Most of them are lost to me through time. I only remember the stories of him as a child.
And what is he?
I do not know.
But you said there's killing. Who we kill?
Anything that gets in our way.
Just like.
And I'm gonna start walking towards the church.
Okay.
Frank follows.
Oh heck, I just found a background that I should have taken instead. I follow.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go east a bit, where you get to a eventual fork in the road, as it were, and you start going up towards this way. Where in front of you is... I'm gonna cut the thingy. Is the church of the town.
And as I approach the doors, cause I know what I saw, right?
Yeah.
As
To put in, sorry, I just want to say to put in perspective for everyone else, because I know you know, but in perspective to everyone else, this is a grey it hasn't been. It doesn't look as though there's been maintenance on the stone and woodwork for decades at the very least.
Okay, pretty
It's
old.
been pretty old. It's been weathered from like various of assaults from God knows what centuries. There is a bell tower that rises in the back, and a flickering light does shine through the holes of a shingled roof, and the rafters strain to seemingly feebly against the weight of the building itself.
So when I said we should imbibe in some spirits, you guys took it another way, apparently.
Would also say as well is that the front doors of the church, they're covered with claw marks that seem to be scarred by fire.
I made my way inside of the church.
Okay. Just one moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, before we go in, Frank just draws his machete and he uses a minor illusion to make the sound. Like that.
I might as well appease you, and I use mimicry to mimic the sound as well.
my bird.
And Miki, I sent you something. I was just wondering.
1 minute.
Evans, my boombox, just that makes the sound effect.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Yeah. So he goes inside the church.
C.
I will head the front if need be.
Oh wait, Frank goes in front of me?
Yeah. He's just going.
Oh yeah, I mean, if he's gonna go in front, I'll let him go in front.
Okay.
Ladies first.
I'll be hobbling in the back. Don't mind me and my old bones.
Okay. So yeah, as you do. Oh, sorry.
No, and it's a little late because people were doing different things. I was waiting for the stuff to switch over. The whole inviting on other spirits. When she says that, I would look over to her and go, "I'm inviting in the hunt."
Mm. Yeah, it actually is pretty late considering. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, as you guys do enter into the church itself, it becomes quite clear from the immediate vicinity that there has been destruction inside this place. There's a doors, 2 doors to your left and 2 doors to your right. And the non hall leads to a brightly lit chapel.
Question, DM.
Yeah.
Is this set up like the doggos one?
Yeah,
where we
you
just
need to
go
move.
in?
You need to move yourself forward if you go
Okay.
in.
I see a black screen.
Yeah, we gotta go in.
It's in the bottom left. What's it called, Rye? Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, there
Can
we go.
you all see?
Yep.
Okay.
I can't.
Um.
The bottom
can you?
left.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why you can't. You don't have any vision attached to your character sheet for some reason.
I'm blind.
I mean, technically you are.
Okay, you made this game too realistic for me.
Let me try and figure out. What's the vision you need?
My ravens have.
Because I think it's just normal.
Normal vision.
Normal,
Pass.
sir.
Yeah, normal.
What's normal in terms of feet? Is it 30?
I believe it's.
No. What you're trying to set up is dark vision right now.
But he should be able to see because it's bright.
That's just how dynamic lighting works. There is a map setting to where you can change it to where there's a global illumination. I would just say give him like 30 feet of sight just for now.
Okay.
Move it along.
There
By
you
the
go.
Raven Queen, I have eyes.
There you go.
All right,
We'll
then.
sort that out for next time if we need to. But yeah.
You want to put my regular token there because I dragged and dropped. Because I just took the image one. Never mind.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, drag and drop your thing. It should have stuff set onto it.
I did, and that's what my thing is.
I don't know. I set it up earlier. It should be a different token and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I dragged this and it came up with that.
Okay.
We'll fix it.
We'll sort it out. Technical
Fix it in
difficulty.
post.
But yeah, as I was saying, the chapel is brightly lit at the back end. You can see that it is full of debris, but you do hear quite a soft male voice reciting a prayer in the back. But halfway through the guy going through his mutterings, it's like, "Oh, Father, if you can hear me," various other religious wordings, you do hear a kind of a loud, inhuman scream. It's like, "Father, come on, feed me already! Oh, fuck's sake, feed me! I haven't eaten in so long. Just give me something to eat." And you hear that coming from the floor underneath.
Frank slowly approaches.
As man kind of shakes, he's not looking towards you. He's looking towards the I will say there is a big symbol in the back. It appears to be a symbol of the sun. And he's just trying to focus on that as much as he can.
Can I get my swarm of ravens?
Yeah. Just click and drag him.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Continue.
Now that's it. What do you guys do?
I'm just looking around to just get, because I was told what was over here, but just looking around. Getting the state of everything. Also gonna see what my companions do. So no one's doing anything.
Well, I'm gonna grab this person right here.
You're gonna grab him?
Not very late.
Yep.
Okay. Roll that strength check for me.
Maybe just like on a shoulder, like not. See, just on the shoulder. See how they react.
Yeah, I was just say do the strength check for me because I imagine doing it by force.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. His reactions. Nice. Okay. So yeah, you go to grab him on the shoulder and he just feels like the lightest touch, and as he quickly shoves your hand away, he's like, Oh. I'm sorry, my dear boy, you startled me.
I'm staring down at him.
How, as he kind of looks up, like, how may I be in service to you? As he's now looking around, it's like, oh, I see you have friends with you as well.
What's it
Just
called?
slowly backing away.
Nightshade
Go ahead.
just kind of leaning against the wall here, And she kind of
Mhm.
waves. Hello.
Hello.
Like,
Avon's playing up the blind man act.
A very grungy voice next to me goes, "Oh god, this place fucking stinks."
Question: Is he visible?
That one? No.
Okay. Just wanna-
yeah, Frank's kind of looked at you guys and then looked at him. He's also holding his machete. Hmm? Hmm?
I have some questions for you, Acolyte of the Sun.
Yes. You'll have to excuse the matter. How may I been the Lord's service to you?
Who rules these lands? What is he?
Oh. Oh. Um. These lands. I mean, the ruler of the town, as he does a small, just gesture, hands to chest, shoulder to shoulder type gesture. Like, I'm afraid I would have been the late burgomaster. May his soul find peace here.
I was gonna say that would trigger something, but I also didn't stick around for them reading the letter.
Was it, she pulls out the letter, Colin Indrovich?
Yes, yes. He was the burgomaster of this town. Was, at least. Now I suppose the next heir would be dear son Ismark.
I'm going to mimic that name back just to
Mhm.
memorize it. Just exactly how he said it. This is Mesmark.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna sigh, and I'm gonna say no, that master, and I'm gonna gesture towards the, scary fuck all hill.
Okay. At that point, he does do a shut him like, mhm. Tell me, you guys are not from Barovia, are you?
I stay silent.
I am not, no. So, might as well fill me in.
I'm worldly, but not from here. No.
I suggest you turn back as quickly as you can if you're not from these lands.
We both know
As-
that's not possible.
as he grabs his holy symbol of, again, sun-shaped, a bit more tightly towards his chest. That would be Lord Strahd, yes.
Strahd.
As for what, there's only many rumors, but if they are to be believed, then he's the stuff of nightmares. That's why I stay here. Protected by my own lord, as he gestures around with all the holy symbols all over the walls.
Are they all different or the same?
They're all the same, just different depictions of the sun, essentially.
So, what is straw that you have to board yourself in like this?
Powerful undead creature as the rumors go. I honestly try and stay away from such talkings. There's been rumors if you discuss him out in the open, then he sends his zombies and his wolves after you.
But you're safe in here. You've been boarded up here. I saw these scratches and the marks outside. You can speak about him. He can't get you in here.
At this current moment, he is not my biggest fear. And trust me, he's a close second.
What is your biggest fear?
At that point, he bites his lip and doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna get really up close to his face.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stare daggers at him. So you keep
Frank?
yourself... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Frank was also getting close.
Okay.
You keep yourself locked up in here safe, a holy man. Locked up tight, afraid of the dark, hiding from the dark. Instead of protecting your people, you sit here, cowering, with that in your basement.
So while this is going on,
Mhm.
you're going to see Nightshade kind of blow what kind of smells like an aroma towards Damon's way.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, I'm doing guidance.
Okay. Roll a intimidation with the advantage.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay. 24. Okay. You just roll something.
Yeah, for my helping him with intimidation, I'm just grabbing his shoulder really hard.
Okay, natural 3. He pees his pants. Yeah, it just shakes. It's like, it's my boy. I'm surely he can. He's fine for now. He's calm to say the least. He's safe down there. But if he was to break free and go on any of his rampages, then the Morning Lord won't be able to save him at that point. And that's my biggest fear of all.
And yet you don't do what needs to be done.
I don't think I can. I don't have the power to do what can be done. The most I can do is sit here and pray and hope.
How was he turned?
He foolish boy. He joined an expedition a year ago. Some wizard came by asking for a small militia to go and fight against Strahd, and they lost. They all died apart from my son, but when my son came back, he was changed. He was different. The most I can do was keep him there, safe. Safe from himself, safe from the townspeople. But surely if I just pray even a little while longer, then hopefully my messages will even reach through this fog and darkness to my lord.
How long has it been?
A year.
No. How long has it been since the people of these lands have cried out for hope, cried out and prayed for anything, and nothing has changed?
He just starts crying, kind of breaks down uncontrollably. It kind of looks like a man at like his wits' end.
I'm gonna go turn around and start walking towards that room.
Okay. As you see, Damon just walk away. Enter a room.
I have a couple crows hop after him.
Okay.
Nightshade's gonna follow as well.
Okay. So you guys enter this room here, you do see. Let me get the information back up.
Frank waits outside.
You do see that this room there's puddles of water. There's a few broken what was it? Roof pieces, and there is a trapdoor that's quite a heavy wooden trapdoor that's being held shut by a chain and a padlock. And you are hearing more and more of the screams coming from the basement of that.
Hang on 1 second, Damon. She's gonna walk out. Oh, Frank! I think we might need your help in here. She's gonna just gesture to him to go inside.
I'm gonna, while she's doing that, I'm just gonna pull out a bottle of acid and melt the chain.
Okay.
Frank just pokes his head inside, takes a look at that, says,
Question: does the
"You got it."
does the acid have any damagey stuff?
Yes.
Can you roll the damagey stuff out for me?
Yes, give me 1 second to see what the damage on it is. Damage on it is.
Damage on it is?
Damage on it is 2d6. Ten.
1 minute whilst I quickly look up something.
Well, because she's outside, she's gonna say, "You got this, big guy," and she's gonna give him a kind of a kiss, smoochy face, and do that perfume thing towards him, so he has guidance.
Okay. You pour the acid onto the chain, and the chain breaks as Frank just enters into the room.
"Oh no!" I looked. I looked and then said, "Yeah, he got it."
I break the chain and I look towards the other three. And Jeff is gonna see me look at them, and him understanding me, and he's just gonna look towards the other two that are in the room and go, "So have you guys ever seen a dead body?"
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
You want to see a dead body that's still a dead body, but it's moving?
Yes. Yeah.
Don't
Go
let
get him, Tiger.
Just a couple of ravens in the room, just me.
Don't let it bite you.
All right, I go look.
Okay.
While this is going on,
Mm-hmm.
the Mr. Avon is going to look and he's just sitting there against the wall and just go, "We will take care of what needs. And trust in old Teller's bones when he tells you this will all be fine."
You don't mean to hurt my boy, don't you? He can be saved. Surely he can be saved.
He just shakes his head and just puts a talon on his shoulder. "The Raven Queen will embrace him." Religion?
Not. I'm trying to think. Not really religion, because
Persuasion?
Religion power.
do persuasion. It wasn't full effect. You're not a cleric.
11.
Okay, let me do his.
I'm not a cleric, but I'm trained in religion.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. I'm cleric adjacent.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. He kind of like says like, no, please, as he starts like rapping at the door. It's like, please, just leave him there. He's fine. Just leave him alone. It's like, my lord will save him. I know he will.
Hang on, let me see what I got.
He's realized that you're about to kill his only son.
I will stop that man if he tries something.
Well,
There
he's
is a
coming
wall
rapping
of
at the.
meat.
Yeah, he's currently wrapping up the door. Is why he's not going any further because there's a big giant man in front of the door.
Yeah, I'm just looking down at him, just like.
So yeah, very skinny Raven man, not comforting. Good to know.
Frank's also looking back to see what Damon does.
Okay, so you guys have stopped the old man?
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
Frank stopped him.
Okay, I'm going to open up the hatch, and I'm going to send my send my other Jeff down to meet the other Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Jeff? Jeff.
Yeah.
And once I see that the coast is, at least for the first few feet, is clear, I will move down.
I'm having my ravens just trail along, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the lighting situation down there?
I will find out in just a mosey because I believe it is dark.
Okay, so the ravens are probably just smacking out against the wall.
Yeah.
Caw-caw!
Pretty
Caw-caw!
much. Yeah, if you're looking for your raven, just kind of want to like, why no? Stop doing that. Yeah, your imps go down and see what they see.
Actually, no, they don't see anything because apparently the
Hmm?
site has been removed from them.
Oh. Well. No. Yeah, that's weird. There you go. Yeah, it's clear.
By the way, just while this is going on, what do I know about vampires and undead turning?
You would have to roll me a religion check.
Can I
Shadow.
do that?
Yeah, that's well.
Frank's not gonna bother.
21.
Okay.
Yeah, I basically just want to figure out if it's too late, quote unquote.
Yeah. I'll do yours first, Nightshade. You know that, typically, in regards to turning on stuff, you don't know how long it takes, whether it's too late or not, but you're doing, 9 times out of 10, once you get bitten, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
In your case, you would know, apart from early stages like remove curse or that sort of powerful magic, it's otherwise too late. But also to hear that he hasn't drank in over a year, he's not just hungry, he's almost at the point of being rapid. That makes him much more dangerous in comparison to a vampire who has actually had a drink.
I will have a talon on the Frothers. You know as well as I do. It's far too gone. And all you've done is make a more dangerous beast below.
Creeping the hell out of the father.
It's making him even more scared.
I'm just at this point trying to make him feel defeated, stand down and let it happen.
I'm gonna look at him for a few. Does he look like he's rabid? Like he,
In regards to the person you see in front of you, just for audience sakes, you do see a young man. He's
Young
in
man?
the young man. He'd be in the corner of the basement itself. Let me just see.
Raven's
He
in the background doing YMCA.
Yeah. He does seem hungry, like he's looking, for an undead vampire, he's looking even more pale. Something, he's looking skinny, unhealthy, and the moment that you come downstairs, is that he does have a sniff in the air. It's like, I can smell you. Do you have food? Are you my dinner? And he does start like rushing
Um,
towards you.
I'm gonna immediately tell him, step back. We'll get you food. Just step back and go back to your corner. Or else all of me and my friends are gonna have to come down here and do something very bad. Get back to the corner, please. Minus the please.
I imagine you say it like that too.
I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten in so long. Come on, just a little bit.
I'm gonna
Silly.
take a step back and go back up the hatch.
Oh no, come back. Come on, come back.
Get back to the corner. I'm going up the hatch and like just standing on it.
And you're standing on top of the hatch itself?
Yeah.
Okay, you do hear like claw marks going for the hatch door.
Okay. I'm gonna look.
Oh, come on, just a little bit, and I'll go back to the corner. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, come on.
I'm gonna look towards the big guy, and I'm gonna say, Frank, I need something.
He turns around, tilts his head slightly.
Get over here.
He approaches.
You're not afraid of pain, are you? And I'm gonna grab his wrist, not like fast or super aggressive. I'm just gonna reach for his arm, lift it up. I'm gonna grab my longsword, and I'm just gonna cut his arm and dribble the blood over the hatch.
Okay, it just take a 1 point of damage.
Will do.
But yeah, as the blood does go through the hinges of the hatch door itself, it's like you do hear, oh yeah, this is good, this is so good. Okay. I'll go to the corner. As you hear like footsteps just get quieter.
Well, I'm actually gonna use Jeff's to make sure that he's actually back in the corner.
Yeah.
Once that happens, I'm gonna go back underneath into the space again.
Mhm.
And I'm going to pull out my set of manacles and give it to one Jeff.
Mhm.
And a chain to the other Jeff.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call out to the boy in the corner. I'm gonna put these on you to make sure that you're not gonna cause any problems while I ask questions. If you behave, there's something good for you in the end.
Okay. I could do that.
Okay.
And he's just like heavy breathing at this point, just shaking.
Okay. Yeah, first Jeff is just gonna come over and manacle him.
Okay.
And once that's good,
Mhm.
the other Jeff is gonna start chaining him up, like just wrapping the chain around his arms and legs and stuff like that. And I'm going
Okay.
to mage hand over a lock, and he's just gonna lock the chain.
Okay. I will say when you do your mage hands, it's different than what you normally see. You're normally used to seeing a spectral fleshy hand. This is a spectral skeletal hand.
So basically my normal mage hand. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Once that has all happened, I'm gonna call up to everyone else, and I'm gonna say, it's safe to come down.
Step aside, father.
He's not moving at this point. He's not like standing firm, not moving. It's just more of giving up, not moving.
Is he in their way?
He is still technically in their way, yes.
I'm gonna move him out of the way.
You don't need to roll stealth, would be, but yeah, you just nudge him to the side as he's just still sitting there on his knees, just crying and
All right,
praying.
all right.
I'll make my way down there.
Okay, I'll move the people's tokens across. And everyone going down there?
Yep.
Okay. Start off with 1.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm staying up.
Oh, you're staying up. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm good here, thanks, she says.
you go.
Console the father while you're there.
She's just kind of leaning up against the door, having it closed.
Okay.
Slowly coming down. Boom.
You hear sobbing from just on the other side and prayers.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
In this basement, is there anywhere like on the ceiling for the ravens to perch?
No.
Okay. Then just gonna have them on my shoulders.
Okay.
Just all flock around me.
Mm-hmm.
If you got any questions for me, I'm gonna go first. I'm looking at a couple things.
I'm gonna send a single raven over there and just have get a closer look at the boy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll a investigation since I'm peering closer?
What you investigating?
Just him for marks or anything, and just seeing the status of everything.
So what'd you say, Yuka, now?
Just to see, like, okay, he's manacled, where are some bite marks, just investigating him.
Yeah. Imagine his general health. Okay. Definitely manacled. Definitely is some bite marks on the let's say it's on the left shoulder. Fairly old. As much as there's scarring, it has healed over the course of time. He's looking very skinny. He's got a little bit of colour to him now, but not like full. Just like a slightly pinker. Apart from that, he just looks dirty and disheveled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to vamp so Damon had time to do whatever he was doing.
I didn't know if you had any questions for him. I'm gonna look at the chained boy and I'm gonna say, who did this to you?
Would have been the Lord, yes.
Strahd.
Yes, yes.
We were told you went off with a mage or a wizard. Can you tell me more about him?
Yes, he's not from here. He came into Barovia to destroy Strahd. Essentially, there was a militia. He joined it. Thinking of the adventure and, abroad and everything. My friends, we all joined too, but it was madness that we didn't realize how underpowered we were against a single person. The mage told great stories. He had powerful magics of I haven't seen before. But he fell, like, Strahd took him out, he fell, and then he came after us one by one.
And he let you go in the end.
he... I don't know if it's more let me go or... Well... I don't even know who or what I am anymore. I'm just hungry. I'm just so very hungry.
I feel as though him being freed was more so a spread of plague than freedom itself.
Did he send you here?
No, I lived here with my father. It was the only place I could go back to after the battle. The symptoms didn't happen till much later. Gonna looks towards would be Frank. Is like, you smell really, really good. You all smell really, really good.
I suggest you curb your hunger.
God, I've had a drop in over a year. Do you know what that feels like to be starving and not yet die?
Do not worry. It will be ending soon.
Would you wish for this curse to end?
If I put my father at peace and if the Molyneux was still accept, we meant to do good, we meant to save everyone. It's not my fault that we failed. Is it?
It's not. And the Morning Lord will take you. I know that for a fact.
We offer you rest.
I'm going to reach into my bag and I'm going to pull out 4 vials of holy water.
Okie dokie.
And
Also have my machete at the ready.
I'm going to
Okay.
hand 1 to Frank, 1 to the
Mhm.
Birdman, and 1 to the 2 Jeffs.
Mhm.
And I'm going to walk over to the boy. I'm going to kneel down and I'm just going to tell him do you know any hymns of the Morning Lord?
I remember one, yes.
Sing it, and I shall make sure that you go to him. And as I say that, I'm going to kind of kneel down, bringing my weapon out, and I'm going to use first both of my hexes on him.
Mhm.
The actual hex giving the dex disadvantage. And once that is done, I would like to use Radiant Soul.
Can you describe for the people what that does for you?
In this current moment, those who are seeing, you see 2 very large angelic wings spring from my back. A halo forms around my head, and my eyes start glowing a very vibrant gold.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would I, with my history of researching to religion, know any hymns of the Morning Lord?
Out of curiosity, you yourself don't follow the Molyneux, do you?
No, but with my background, I researched a lot of deities.
He does have training
Just-
in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do I'll say at the very least you know like the basic, more common hymns for it, or if you want to do a religion and make one up on the spot.
No, for flavor, what I was going to do is have me and my sing along as if it was an angelic chorus.
Mm-hmm.
When he hymns the song to help put him in comfort.
Okay.
And once that is all started, I'm gonna look towards everyone to nod to pour the vials out. And when they do that, I'm going to put 2 Eldritch shots in his face.
Okay.
Wait, we
And
poured on him?
Yeah.
We'll just cut back to Nashid. Are you going to be doing anything in this meantime?
No, again, just kind of leaning against the door. It's kind of like, if anything, kind of filing our nails. Just kind of like waiting for the deed to be done.
Okay.
Trimming the bark.
Essentially, yeah.
I will see you do see like a slight golden tint coming from the hinges of said trapdoor, as it's now.
Glowing with
Actually-
radiant light.
Actually, that's a fair point as well. Yeah. Your ravens would be able to see this if you're still looking through your raven's eyes.
At least the one on my shoulder.
Yeah, you do see Damon's new visage, then of the angelic winds and the halo. If you would like, you can roll a religion check.
Eat my meat. 21.
Okay, yeah. This ain't any ordinary human. This is definitely an Asimar. Of which god you don't know, but definitely Asimar.
Tucking this away for later.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we'll start off with okay. The young male, he's shaking his nod. It's like, okay. For Father, yes. It's like, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, and continues doing the prayers as I imagine you're joining in as well, Evan.
Yep, me and my ravens are joining.
Okay, so we'll start off with the holy waters of death. Okay. People want to roll those damages.
What is that damage?
Yeah, go on then, yeah.
Just group roll it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ones.
Now,
Is he still standing? If he's still standing, then I'll hit him with my sword.
I mean, I could toll the dead with some church bells.
okay, we'll start off with the Eldritch Blast.
This ain't a peaceful death. We're just
Yeah. Damages, please. Hang on. So I'm going to roll the math backwards now. So minus 16. Minus.
Math backwards
16.
and subtraction.
I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. It's now 2 o'clock in the morning the next day. I'm tired. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So. Okay, so 16 minus 5 minus 7. Okay. Yeah.
Shots.
Okay. Okay.
This is feeling more and more like a botched execution.
Yeah.
We literally could have just grabbed a stake and put it through him.
Gotta kill him
Yeah.
first.
Guy had a lot of health. Okay, so you do all of that, and as he's trying to say the prayer, you do get like a utter, like almost bestial like shriek coming as the holy water and the eldritch blasts go through him.
As
But
he's
he-
streaking, Avon just even louder praise.
Yeah. You hear the shrieking coming from the downstairs. The father at this point starts rapping on the door. It's like, no, let me in, as the boy is still screaming. He is still alive and in intense pain.
Okay. I'll go for
Yeah.
I'll try and go for decapitation.
You're going
Yeah.
for decapitation? Okay.
Decapitation!
Hang on, sweetie. It's almost over.
I'm just gonna tap his shoulder and give him guidance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Query, because this was mentioned before. Specific body parts damage. What's the AC?
I believe
Bonus
it
for it.
increases it. Increases the challenge rating.
I probably missed.
I believe it's.
Alright.
Um,
I sent you the thing of what it normally is. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Does that still hit though? Is what I'm asking. Okay. So,
even with a D4 of guidance.
It does not.
Oh, I thought I did.
Now ability checks and saving throws, I think.
Hacking guidance.
okay, so yeah, you go to hit him with
Me missed.
Shetty, but yeah, you miss and just clip over him.
I'm sad now.
Can
Shoot
I
him.
can I just grab his head and yell, "The power of the Raven Queen compels you," and cast Toll the Dead?
You can.
Oh my god. This is so embarrassing.
The power of the Raven Queen compels you.
Dang it, me missed.
This is like a firing line, but you always all hit him in the shoulder and like the fucking legs.
That's why the firing line was banned, because that's what kept happening.
Okay. He is. Yeah. Yeah. I was.
We're doing great.
I mean, it's a standard wisdom save. Being tied up doesn't affect that.
Still fails.
Yeah. It's not looking as though like his vampiric energy is more coming through. Yeah. Yeah, but no, the poor lad is still up.
Okay, 2 Eldritch shots to his face.
Jesus.
First one,
Mm-hmm.
21,
Hit.
15,
I will let you know now that does
plus
hit him?
6, plus 5, plus 3.
He's dead.
It's okay, he died with 15.
He's dead already.
Second
Yeah.
shot,
Oh
natural
my
20.
This keeps on fire.
You didn't need to cast a
6.
second shot.
You literally just
You're
pull out your
good.
revolver of famine.
Okay, plus another 2 on top of that.
I know, you like your numbers.
No, it's not about that. He double taps, okay? He's a professional.
Okay.
Hey, professional is 2 in the chest, 1 in the head.
Okay. It took some time. It was much more difficult than you thought it was going to be. Like I said, you possibly that vampiric nature was starting to show through with the resiliences of such things. But eventually, yeah, the screams do eventually stop. And it's at that point you'd have noticed, Nightshade, that so does the knocking on the door stop. But his shouts is like, "Get out! Get out now! Get out now! I'll forever hold my peace."
All right, come on, guys, time to get out. Nightshade walks out the door.
Can I roll a survival? Try to pluck those teeth out, those two fangs.
Okay.
If you get turned from trying to pull out teeth, like this is gonna be hilarious.
Nat 20.
Lucky for you, you managed to safely pull out the.
I just pluck out the teeth and put it in my bag.
Okay.
And I'm going to do I hear the
Yeah.
acolyte yelling to get out?
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm gonna mentally say something to my companion.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to just start heading my way out.
yeah. Well, while they do that, Frank's just checking out this person who's dead, but not really dead, but now dead again.
He was double dead.
You would hear not telepathy says I was like, I think the old man has already lost his world enough. No need to kill it on the material plane as well.
He deserves a worse fate.
Yeet.
No.
And after everyone has left, and the Jeffs are in there and they're invisible, probably have no control over this, but they're probably gonna urinate on that corpse.
Okay.
I mean, I was going to let my ravens feed, but undead vampire. Probably don't want to feed on that.
What the Jeffs happen is what the Jeffs know.
His name is Jeff.
What happens in
Jeff.
Jeff stays in Jeff.
Yes,
Unless
and
Jeff is in you.
then everyone knows.
Yeah.
There.
I'm blind.
So good.
Darkness enveloping me.
Okay.
Same.
Just take a bow towards the father.
The father is. Get out of this holy place now.
Take my leave. Fine. Don't talk to me or my raven children again.
Oh yeah, and if it wasn't clear, I dropped my wings and stuff before I head upstairs.
Okay. No. So you guys leave the town with even more sobbing coming from now the church.
Steve did a good thing.
I mean,
Depends
sure.
on perspective.
Well, you guys know how to show a girl a good time.
I hate you already and I don't even know you.
To be fair, you're not on my good side either. She smiles.
I am not getting involved in this.
I mean, if you want to burn something to the ground, might I suggest as she points towards Nightshade?
And I'm gonna pause a little bit away from the church and just look towards the group, and I'm gonna look towards Jeff. DM, has the situation with the third Jeff changed at all?
Remind me what the third Jeff was doing.
Looking at the cart.
No,
Okay, so
as in Jeff.
so she's still just setting it up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my weapon and I'm gonna shoot one of the two Jeffs.
Okay. Ah, fuck.
I can't believe you've done this.
And I'm gonna tell the one that remains to fill in all the information that we know. I need to focus on something while I
Okay.
sit down, and I'm going to perform again Flock of Familiars.
Okay.
And then the imp, kind of looking a little scared that the other one just blew up right next to him, probably has like a little bit of himself on his own face.
Yeah.
Is just gonna turn towards the group, kind of just like wipe it away and just go, okay, so you know, as you saw, this whole place is pretty much fucked. Thoughts?
About?
Everything.
You just see you just see Avon just scratching the chin of one of his ravens. Just-
Claim the town, Frank says.
I think they already see the majority of us as monsters. The ones that are left, that is.
Well, we do know how to make a good first impression based on the sound of this.
Look towards the church. What happened needed to. I care little about the town's perception.
Wow, you guys are all fucked up, and I am a literal devil.
Well, to be fair, it seems like you're not along for your master anyway.
Wait, what did you say? As a player, it broke up a little bit.
It seems like you won't be long for your master anyway. Based on how quickly he gets rid of you guys.
Oh,
And he always comes back.
yeah, I can't die.
Yeah,
Ah.
trust me, we've tried.
I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty obvious, yeah.
Pretty sure it does nothing more but inflict pain to them.
Ah.
I wouldn't even say it does that. It's more annoying more than
Oh,
anything.
no. It definitely hurts.
Hey, you'll be fine. You always are.
As I said about the view, I also care little for your pain as well.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do next? While the big man over there cuts me up again and produces more copies. Ugh, as he shudders.
I am waiting for my to take heed. Show me where to go next.
Okay, well that's pretty much useless.
We find Strahd.
There's a little bit more to that, big man. What about you, Sugar Plum?
Well, I did. She's still doing her nails, by the way. Well, I did suggest drinks earlier, but it seems none of you are interested in that. So I'm game with whatever, I guess.
I think the majority of drinks here are Bloody Marys.
Drink what?
I don't know, I kind of lack a mouth.
I would have noticed that.
No, you wouldn't notice that, would you, dear?
It's a revolver.
You're busy
in it.
looking at your own nails, aren't you?
To be fair, a lady's, appearance should be cared for.
Yeah, and you're tracing around with no clothes on. Everyone can see everything.
I'm loving this candy banner, by the way. Just love it. This is me out of character.
As this banter's
Yeah.
going on, a single raven's just going to land near the weapon and just kind of inspect it.
Okay. It's as player knowledge, as I said before, it's a the gun description by the model. You describe the gun.
Is this a traditional Smith & Wesson revolver?
Oh no, definitely no.
I
I mean, could you just blow up my character art?
I'm trying to think if I can.
I mean, here, I'll just post it in general.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking to someone who doesn't know much about guns. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
I never seen that. Fantasy.
I mean, kind of. It is magic.
Fantasy weapon.
Yeah.
The raven just kind of goes tick, tick, tick with the beak against it.
Can you not leave a scratch?
Sorry, that's just Jerry. Wait, no, not Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. Did I say Jerry in my notes? I'm looking at my bird names. Hold on.
There's a Jerry now. It's
I mean,
canon.
You say it's Jerry. None of us know which bird you sent over.
Yes, it's Jerry. Sorry, that's just Jerry. He's inquisitive.
That's not surprising. Given one of your kind and all. Or type, I should say.
I feel like that's profiling, but you're not wrong.
No, I'm not.
Well, don't we all just get along? So where are we going after this?
I don't know. Ask your master. He seems to be pulling the reins.
Yeah, he's always yanking my chain. As he yanks towards a collar that's on him.
That's a bit of information I didn't need.
Wasn't Daming Man pointing towards Hill?
I mean, we might not be ready for that yet. We
imagine.
definitely need more information. There is the Burgo people.
Were they?
I don't fucking know.
Rubbing the like this mask.
Well,
Maybe having a drink wouldn't be a bad idea. It gets
Finally.
and gives us a
Oh.
chance to rest and scout out the town. I mean, where do you think majority of people are in towns? They're either at work, which is the middle of the night, so they're not doing that, or they're having a drink, forgetting about all of their worries.
I imagine drowning their sorrows is definitely be a thing in this town.
I will also say, once we come to a crossroads, I could always ask the dice if there's a preferred path.
I'm more of a card girl myself.
Well, once it's time, DM, I'm just gonna finish the ritual by shooting Jeff into 3 pieces.
Okay. Pew, pew, pew. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Yes. Okay, so it happens.
Yes.
And then I send one Jeff immediately back to its target.
Okay.
And my character stands up and starts heading towards the center building.
Follows.
I assume we're following you again?
That is your choice.
What other choice is there?
Silently walks to the place.
So we're walking to here?
Yes. When you get to here, I just grab some information. There we go. When you get to here, you do see there's a single shaft of light that kind of puts through all the illumination inside the boat, so it's quite clear that business is still underway. It's all pretty good. There is a door sign that hands kind of askew on the doors, calling this the Blood on the Fine Tavern. Yeah. Do you guys decide to go in?
Yep.
Okay. Tavern itself is about 60 foot wide. There's a nice big fireplace that kind of gives like a nice warmth to the otherwise cold exterior. There is a bartender with bartender who's got greyish skin tending to cups and such things. You also see 3 tans-looking people. I would say these tans-looking people. Do you know Esmeralda from Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame?
E.
Think Esmeralda from that sort of image.
Gypsies.
Yeah, like a gypsy tanned woman coming. But yeah, like I said, 3 of them, they're all talking to themselves, seem to be having a good time. There's also a white male sitting by himself in the back.
Mr. Avon's going to find himself a table.
Okay. Yeah, you do so. You find yourself a table.
Pull out a dice set and start playing.
I'm gonna look over to the plant lady who's probably standing close by, and I'm gonna whisper to her what seems most out of place here.
Probably the one gentleman in the corner over there. She points to the white dude.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit down at that table.
Okay. Do sit there, and he's just quietly like sipping his drink, and kind of looks up. Is like, "You joining this table? Take a seat."
I've already
Knows
sat
if anyone
down.
else is using it. I figured.
He gets out of his chair and sits back down again.
Definitely not.
Are there rafters that I could just have ravens perch?
We'll say yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna have them perch above the table everyone's gathering at.
I will say the 3 women do look towards you and your ravens, and they start talking more to themselves.
My invisible Jeffs, one of them will go by them. What are they saying?
Do a perception check.
Even if he's like right next to their mouth?
Yeah, because they're being sneaky.
Okay.
They deal with silence.
No, just quickly
Can
grab
I-
some.
Can I get one as well with my raven?
Frank didn't even sit. Yeah, Frank's not even sitting down. He's just like,
Standing
look at all the people
awkwardly.
gathering together, just having drinks. Like, "Ugh, what is this?"
Come on, big boy. Buy a girl a drink, she says as she ushers him to the bar.
So I can just try and get.
Okay, I also get a perception with my raven.
Just hang on a second. Just need to.
Okay.
Something up.
Frank doesn't even know if he should be killing them or not. Let's gather together. It's just, what is this? Trying to nudge him toward the bar, like, eh.
When they're gathered together, you throw a heavy rock. Guess.
Nah, rock too good for them.
I'd like to just point out that Poison Ivy just asked Jason Voorhees to buy her a drink.
Yeah. And he totally ignored her again.
Okay.
It's just like Poison Ivy and Bane all.
No, Bane's actually smart.
Bane is
Mhm.
very smart. Yeah.
Yes.
But he canonically has small junk.
Eh.
All those steroids, man.
Yes, that's actually the reason.
And the number of times Batman has kicked them in.
Okay, roll a stealth as well if you're just doing a generic, not stealth, perception if you're just doing a listen around.
Yeah, my burbs are just listening. Unnatural 20.
Okay, your imp is distracted by the lovely breasts of said women
I
that
was
are
already saying, like, are
exposed.
they women? Okay, yeah. Makes
Yes,
total
these
sense.
are women. They're a bit distracted. Um,
Boing, boing.
but in terms of your ravens, the ravens are picking up that they're talking about there are now essentially ravens in this was like, could it be from the wrong group? I mean, for to go by themselves, they're normally in a stupid bunch of the flies of the sky.
DM, what was that? It broke up.
The people in regards to what the ravens here is like, seems to be talking about. It sounds like it's a bit weird only having one of them. They normally come in group stupid flies of the sky. Gonna have to, and yeah, just muttering.
As just from my tables go, looking, not even looking in the direction, goes, instead of talking about me, why not come towards me? Maybe
Or
get a
why don't
fortune.
you leave our bar?
I'd rather.
Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's have you leave our bar. Come on, hey, can you kick this guy out? It's like, come on, you best leave.
Can't just let the old man rest his butt. Skin.
And not if these three ladies are owning the place.
Anyway, I could persuade you out of. And I'm just gonna
It's not me
flash.
you're going to have to talk to, old man. And the ladies already made their decisions. Come on, out. As he starts like pushing you forward.
Very well. Very well. I'll retreat out to the court. My ravens aren't moving though. They're still in the rafters.
Okay.
Yeah, Frank's gonna go up to them, looking down at them and saying, "You just wanted a drink."
Yeah.
Like he's
And
eyeing them up.
By the way, Ivy was just sitting at the bar.
Yeah. I figured.
You mean Nightshade?
Damn it!
Yeah.
You guys get to calling her poison ivy this whole time it got to me.
I've said that once.
Oh, multiple times.
You ready now? Yeah. But, I was just about to say one of the female specs like, yeah, we don't want to be dealing with the bird shit all over the floor. You don't realize how much that costs to clean up each time, do you? Come on, let's buy you a drink to sell the differences. Come on, a drink for each of these fine compatriots here.
Which one said bird shit?
You don't know because you're out.
No, I'm out and I'm listening through my ravens.
Okay.
My ravens stayed in.
That's
You gotta remember, my senses are always the. I'm blind.
I know. She's gonna mind me that sometimes. But no,
Yeah.
now it's been the one in the, let's say, center. She's kind of got like a orange and black dress on.
Just a raven's going to go to the rafter above her.
Okay.
And knowing that and one of the Jeffs invisibly, because I haven't given him an order for a while, he's just gonna go outside and start fucking with the blind bird.
Okay.
I would have no sense of this going on.
Question: how's he fucking with the blind bird?
He's just gonna keep poking him, and you would probably feel it even if your vision is stuff. You're
Okay.
just sighting stuff.
It's sight and hearing.
Yeah, but poking is touchy-feely.
Yeah.
So you feel poked, you just don't know where they're coming from. But
The
as I was
raven's
gonna-
tired. He just doesn't do anything.
yeah.
I'm literally in the mud resting on my cane.
Yeah. everyone who still remains at the bar has a now 3-pint of ale in front of them.
I do not drink it.
Nightshade drinks.
I look at the person I sat down at the table with,
Mm-hmm.
and I look over to Nightshade, and I gesture for her to come over.
Oh, okay. She walks over with her drink.
I show him the letter.
Oh, okay. She pulls out. And she gives it to him.
Okay, what's this? As he kind of feels like his eyes kind of go,
Yeah, you tell
Right.
us.
oh, where did you get this? As he's just reading the letter.
It's on the signpost to Barovia here.
This is my father's writing, that I'm sure of, but this mark was not my own. Or my father's, I should say.
Whose is it?
The mark that belongs to, as he looks around, kind of like pushes forward, it's like, belongs to the Lord. But best not discuss that here, especially with those witches over there.
DM, there's just 3 Vistani in here, correct? That I see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And what do I know of the Vistani?
You would need to do a history check.
Can I retroactively do one of them?
And you can't. He can because of his backstory lore.
Oh, I have training in history, though.
Not much.
No.
Yep,
No, this is very
remember anything.
specific. Yeah, and you
Yeah.
don't remember anything.
And why not in front of them?
Let's just say the Lord likes certain people. Come on, we'll take this back to my Drellin. As he finishes his drink and goes up to leave.
She just like finishes her drink and heads over.
Next
She
time
sounded
you
so
drink at
disappointed.
all. Shame.
Yeah, was that you saying that in character?
Yes.
Okay.
And I follow him.
As
Oh.
people are making their way out, just 2 other ravens get above the 2 other.
Okay.
And the Jeff that is inside is gonna urinate in one of their glasses.
Okay.
And as soon as everyone is out in sync, shit on each of their heads.
Damn fucking birds.
Yeah, Frank says.
Mark my.
Frank says should have been nice to the bird.
Should have not come into our pub, you all barred.
Does he know what
What?
bard means?
He doesn't know what bard means, I imagine, but that's what they're saying. And yeah, you would have all heard this as well.
I'm following the new friend.
After my birds take their leave, they also take their leave.
Yeah.
Is this the only bar in town by chance? She asks.
Yep.
Damn it!
You're not really cut out, are you, for all of this?
Being fair, you guys seem to be making friends everywhere you go, she says, just remembering all this stuff.
Just stick to the next woods you find and stay there. Seems more your type. Mano, maybe plant some hops or something with your tricks.
What is your name, by the way?
My name is not something you're worthy to know.
Ah.
Do I hear all that?
Yeah.
His sword, I was kind of getting antsy.
Mhm.
I just continue along.
Someone has to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got one free spell today. I can always do a fireball whiskey.
Yeah. I was gonna say, gentleman is gonna stop heading down towards South Town. You still gonna continue to follow?
Yes.
Okay. Is everyone following?
Might as
Yes.
well, because we're barred.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually, I imagine my birds would notice and I would start to trail with.
Yeah, Frank's just looking at Mr. Avon, just like, no, listen to them.
Don't worry about it. It's not the first bar. It'll be the last.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you do get halfway through the street where you do hear the kind of the previous sobbing that you heard before when you enter the town get louder and louder, but as you start walking past, it goes back to being quieter, but still continuing as he leads you to a much bigger mansion.
I like how everyone's just gonna walk by this sobbing.
Nice. But no, the mansion, again, it looks dreary. It's behind a rusty iron fence. The iron gates themselves, they're twisted and torn and broken. The right gate itself actually kind of lies aside, whilst the left is kind of spinning lazily in the wind. There's a stuttering squirrel and a clan of the gate repeats against the fence itself. There's weeds all over the ground, and kind of press upon the house and start climbing up the walls. But there has been a kind of like a footpath made by just the continuous amounts of walking backwards and forwards by the. There's also heavy claw marks that would have otherwise once dripped like the beautiful brickwork. I said there's also signs of scorch fires against the walls and the doors. There's not a pane of wood or a shard of glass that stands in any of the windows. All the windows are essentially open at this point. What was it? Well, I say open. There's no panes of glass, but there are planks of wood, and each of the planks themselves have some form of scratch mark or burn mark on top. Right. Looks as though this place has been hit in heavy assault every so often. It is coming up till 4 a.m. now. So it is starting to come up to early morning.
So we're probably tired.
Yeah. And at this point, Ismark does turn around and is like, I can give you shelter here for at least one night. We can continue our conversation in the morning if you need. Sounds like you've been on your feet all day. Or all night.
It's kind of you to allow shelter to elders myself.
I wouldn't be doing my father justice if he knew that I would let strangers out on the street. Especially after being barred from the only other place that would give you shelter.
Well, that's mighty kind of you.
Oh. Yeah. So,
I
You will
silently
follow-
follow the plot.
Okay. So yeah, when you do get inside the house itself, it's well furnished, and it's got like loads of old antiques and oddities and such things. There's holy symbols dotted like every so often on all the walls and in every room you come across. There is on the ground floor there is a room to the side which is just shut at the moment. There is a grand staircase that goes from, I'm trying the best way how to word it. From the entrance there's a bit of a hallway, and then there's like a grand staircase that kind of goes up and around to lead on to like more bedrooms and such things. And he leads you to a couple of the guest bedrooms. Nightshade, he gives you one to yourself, being the only female. And he shows that there's two other rooms that Damon, Frank, and Rye can split between themselves if they wish.
Who is this Rye you speak of?
Right. You call him right.
Sorry, I was reading names on the fin, and your fin has Rye, or
Avenlore.
Avonlore, yeah.
I go into one of the rooms and I close the door behind me. And,
Okay.
Does it have a lock?
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll see you all in the morning, she says as she kind of goes in and closes her door.
DM, from the start
Yeah.
of the door all the way to like the corner of a room, I'm just gonna reach in my bag and just pull out all my traps and stuff.
Okay.
Like, all of them.
Okay.
Who's bucking with who?
I take floor.
I suppose I'll take the big log. Do you care for the room by yourself then, Damien?
I already went inside the room, closed the door, and started setting traps.
Well, fuck you too then.
Like, before you even asked, I was already in the room. Like,
Yeah, Frank saw it. Like, I take floor. He's pointing to the other room.
Alright. Avon's gonna go in and set and ritual cast alarm around the room.
Okay. Query, what's your alarm?
Whenever. Let me just pause that so I can read it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
fuck
either a
you.
mental alarm or an audible alarm.
It'll be a mental alarm.
Okay.
I'd have it just be church bells.
Okay.
and Jeff, once the multiple Jeffs runs out, the one that will remain is the one that is in town.
Okay. I know. You guys, cozy up to bed after making a very bad first impression in the town.
I think that was a great first impression.
How was a bad first impression?
As far as my
It was
first
better than Plan B.
Way better than Plan B.
It's better than most of my first impressions.
So good. No, you get yourself nice, cozy, and somewhat warm for, I'd say, the second time now since the pub. And you will head off to sleep, and we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get my spells back.
I should have killed them.
I was so ready for it. I was so ready to slaughter that entire pub.
I was ready to be
They're
like,
the worst. God.
I was ready for, let's be the monsters we become.
I mean, you can ask Miki. There's at one point I was like, I really want to burn down the church. But anyways, we shall continue this adventure Tuesday. As the
Yay!
Monster Squad continues going forward. We will see you guys then. Later.
Monster Mash.
Adios.
The bell tolled.